The world had grown silent, save for the occasional gust of wind that carried with it the dust of time. Ruined buildings stood as skeletal remnants of the once prosperous cities that dotted the landscapes. Among the ruins, a traveller, Jaden, roamed. With a map handed down through generations and a journal filled with scribbles and sketches, he sought what many believed were myths, the monoliths. Tales spoke of towering stones, inscribed with symbols and scripts from a time before. It was said that they held knowledge, secrets, and perhaps even the power to rebuild or doom the world anew. One evening, as the amber hues of sunset painted the sky, Jaden stumbled upon a vast clearing. And there it stood, the first monolith, its shadow stretching across the land as though reaching out to the past. Drawing closer, he noticed intricate patterns carved into its surface, unlike anything he had ever seen. Some symbols were recognizable, while others seemed alien, yet oddly familiar. Hours seemed like minutes as Jaden traced his fingers over the carvings, attempting to decipher the tales they held. With every touch, a pulse emanated from the stone, resonating with a warmth that was comforting amidst the desolation. Within the patterns, Jaden began to discern stories of civilizations that once thrived, of harmonious living and unity. But as he moved his hand lower, the stories shifted, depicting wars, famine, and events that led to the world's decline. As night fell, the monolith illuminated, casting a gentle blue glow over the surroundings. Beneath the light, Jaden noticed a hollow cavity at the stone's base, holding an ancient artifact, a prism-shaped crystal. Taking a leap of faith, he placed the crystal atop his map. To his astonishment, new pathways revealed themselves, leading to other monolith locations. This was not just a historical relic, it was a guide. Determined to uncover all the monoliths and piece together the past, Jaden packed his belongings and set off towards the next location, guided by the crystal's glow and the whispers of history that beckoned him. Days turned into weeks as Jaden traversed through deserts, dense forests, and abandoned urban jungles. The crystal's light never wavered, always pointing him to the next monolith, like a beacon from the annals of time. On his journey, he encountered other wanderers. Some were skeptics, dismissing the tales of the monoliths as mere folklore, but others, like Jaden, were seekers, driven by a thirst for knowledge and the hope of rediscovering lost truths. One evening, beside a dried-up riverbed, Jaden discovered the second monolith. Unlike the first, this one bore images of nature, animals, and ecosystems that once flourished. It was a testament to the world's former beauty and the delicate balance that was disrupted. Aria, a fellow traveller who had been following the same legends, joined Jaden. Together they realised that the monoliths were more than just stones. They were keys, holding clues to restore the world to its former glory. The duo set up camp and spent the night sharing stories, piecing together fragments of history and dreaming of a world reborn. They understood that their journey was not just for them, but for all of humanity. The terrain grew more treacherous as they ventured north. Towering mountains draped in snow, deep caverns and remnants of old transport systems littered their path. Yet, the crystal's unwavering glow kept them on course. Along the way, they stumbled upon an old village. Time seemed to have paused here. Among the ruins, they discovered journals, art, and relics that offered glimpses into lives once lived and dreams once dreamt. As they scaled a high cliff, a fog enveloped them, and when it cleared, the third monolith was before them. Standing at the edge of a precipice, it seemed to merge the earth and the sky, its tails reflecting both the dreams of flight and the grounding nature of the earth. Aria, with her knowledge of ancient languages, began to interpret the symbols. They spoke of inventions, discoveries, and humanity's undying quest to conquer the unknown. The monolith was an ode to human spirit and ambition. Night approached, and the two found shelter in a cave nearby. As they rested, they pondered the implications of their discoveries and the role they were destined to play in the world's rebirth. As dawn's first light bathed the land, Jaden and Aria arrived at the final monolith location, a vast, submerged city where nature had reclaimed its dominion. Towering trees and vines intertwined with skyscrapers, creating a surreal juxtaposition of the past and the present. In the heart of this aquatic wonder, the last monolith stood, half submerged, its carvings a blend of aquatic life and human civilization. This stone told tales of harmony, coexistence, and the cyclical nature of life and decay. Together, they placed the crystal at the monolith's base. A brilliant luminescence emanated, linking all the monoliths they had discovered. A harmonious hum filled the air, and the world seemed to pulse with renewed energy. As the glow subsided, a pathway emerged, leading to an ancient library buried deep within the city. It held the knowledge and tools required to begin the world's restoration, ensuring that the lessons of the past would guide the future. Hand in hand, Jaden and Aria entered the library, realizing that their journey was only the beginning. They were the torchbearers, destined to illuminate the path for a world reborn.